Good morning. My name is Koya, and welcome to this prenatal yoga class. These classes are made for students who have practiced yoga before they were pregnant. So if you are a beginner or new to yoga, these classes are not made for you. This week we are 11 weeks pregnant. Not too much has changed in terms of symptoms for me personally. Still nauseous. No vomiting this week, thank goodness. Exhausted, although I will say the exhaustion is just a little bit better compared to last week. More bloating. Uh, bloating and feeling like I'm already showing, which feels early, but this is my second pregnancy, so maybe that's why. Very emotional. I feel like I can cry at any time. And there have been tears shed that it lasts maybe a couple minutes and I release and then we move on. Looking forward to entering into the second trimester. I feel like with my first pregnancy, I had much more energy. So with all of my yoga practices, there's been days where I've needed to skip a day or even two because I've been so tired. So give yourself grace if you also are in that category where you just need to take a day off, listen to your body, and again, just give yourself grace. So 11 weeks. Let's start our yoga practice. So today we're going to need, we always have 2 blocks. Potentially we may need a belt. A blanket is always a good idea. I do have a nice firm pillow, or if you have a bolster. And then I also brought with me a jacket. It's getting a little colder, and in Shavasana, I've been wanting to put some more clothes on so I'm not cold. Okay, so we're going to start in a seated position. We're going to just gently close our eyes. Bring your hands down to your babe, your womb. Have a nice connection here, just focusing on where your hands are resting, the warmth there. Take 3 deep breaths straight from the belly. With each inhale, feel like you're expanding your spine upwards. Last one, deep inhale. Good. Now inhale, raise your arms up, gently open your eyes. Clasp your hands together. We're going to rotate the palms up towards the sky. Straighten the arms. Really feel like you're elongating from the armpit upwards. Keep your ribs in and down. Feel like you're lifting your hips or your lower ribs off of your hips. Spine is lengthening up. Let's do 5 deep breaths here. Elbows are straight. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Expand through the ribs. Diaphragm is pulling down. Offer more space. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your arms down by your sides. Put your hands to your knees. We're going to do 8 head rolls to the right, keeping your spine straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chin down to your chest. Feel like you're lengthening your spine upwards just from the base of your neck up. And exhale. Inhale, look up. And then lengthen up. If you want to, you can put your hands just on your chest. Feel like you're pressing down on your chest while lifting your chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Bring your chin down to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Last time, inhale. Raise your chin up, gazes up. Almost feel as though you're pushing your chin out like you're having an underbite. Lift up. You can pull your chest down. Exhale, come back to neutral. We do just a little bit of a spinal twist here, but in our first trimester, as I've always stated, we need to make sure we're protecting our womb and our baby. So when you're doing spinal twists, you really just want to feel like you're twisting from the bra strap. So inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Right hand to the left knee, just from the bra strap. Gentle spinal twist, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, raise your arms back up. Exhale, other side. Left hand to right knee. Gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, raise your arms up. Same thing, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Hands come all the way down to your knees. We're going to come to all fours. Nice cat cow here. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Press your tops of your toes into the ground. Inhale. Exhale, drop the belly. Gaze is up. Inhale. Exhale. Lift belly button to spine. Round over. Chin to chest, pressing into the mat. Inhale. Drop the belly. Gaze goes up. Exhale, belly button to spine. Round. Inhale, drop your belly. Although you're dropping your belly, keep your belly button to your spine. Engaged, exhale. Round over. Really press against the floor. We're engaging our serratus anterior muscles, which are the ones right under your armpits, close to your ribs, armpit area. Inhale. Drop the belly, shoulders down, gazes up, exhale. Round over. Inhale into neutral spine. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward dog. Heels are pressing down. Really press your palms into the mat. Shoulders are down. You can shake your head side to side. Belly button to spine. Feel free to, you can pedal your feet out here. If that feels good to you, you can slightly bend your knees to offer more space in your spine and then straighten your knees. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Let's walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Now we're not going to fold all the way over. We're going to find our blocks, put them directly all the way out in front of us. You can have your feet hip distance apart. Bring your palms to the blocks. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, feel like you're lengthening further. I like to push my blocks away. Bend your knees, hands to your hips, come all the way up. Arms up towards the sky. Come to prayer. Exhale. All the way to the heart. Let's do some Surya Namaskars, okay? Inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fall forward, find your blocks. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen through the spine, engage your thighs, pulling your kneecaps up. Exhale, lengthen further. Bend your knees, plant your hands down, come into a downward dog. Inhale the plank, belly button to spine. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Let's come up to upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look up between your toes. Exhale, walk up to the front of your mat, find your blocks. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lengthen out. Bend your knees, hands to hip, all the way back up. Inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Find your blocks. Engage the thighs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, lengthen out just slightly more. Hands on either side of your feet. Downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet up. No jumping here. Find your blocks. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lengthen further. Maintain that space between your thighs and your low belly. You do not want your belly flat against your thighs. Bend your knees, hands to your hips, all the way up. Arms swoop up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, thighs engage, flat back. Exhale, lengthen out, bend your knees, downward dog. Inhale, plank, belly button to spine. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One inhale. Exhale. Walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Find your blocks. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Fall forward. Or more, lengthen out. Bend your knees, hands to hips. Inhale, raise yourself up. Hands come up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Hands planted. Downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Lengthen. Bend your knees. Inhale up. Arms up. One more time. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward dog. Let's take 3 inhales here with their exhales. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, really try to lengthen through the spine here. Hips are reaching towards the back. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to look forward and walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Bend your knees, find your hips. Come all the way up. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Let's do Tadasana. I'm going to face you. Bring your feet together. Big toes touching, heels touching. We're going to open up the palms towards the front of the room. Shoulders are down. Ribs are in and down. You feel like your lower ribs are lifting off of your hips, really giving your belly lots of space here. And when you feel like you're inhaling, your diaphragm physically is actually pulling downwards, offering your lungs more space to expand. And when it exhales, it recoils. So I want you to imagine that pulling and releasing. Inhale, lengthen, offer more space. Exhale. Really root down into your feet. Equal weight on both feet. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace your fingers. Palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. Straighten your hands up. Straighten your arms, excuse me. Lengthen from the armpit upwards. Make sure your head is in line with your spine, not pushing forward or pushing back. Engage your thighs, kneecaps are drawn up. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. 3 more just like that. Inhale. Inhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your legs hip distance apart. We're going to turn the right leg out, draw it up, the tree pose. So we want the heel of the right foot up into your groin crease on the left leg. You're pressing the sole of the foot into the standing leg. Knee is pressing down and out. Bring your hands to your heart. Lengthen through the standing leg into that hip flexor. Feel like you're pulling it up. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Release. Ground in both feet. Turn the left leg out and draw the heel up. Left heel to right groin crease. Really press the sole of the foot into the standing leg. Lengthen through the right hip. Left knee is pressing down, trying to rotate outwards. Bring your hands to prayer. Let's take 5 breaths here. Engage that standing leg. If you feel like you need to go against the wall to hold on for extra support, please do that. And release. Up to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Find your blocks. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, downward dog. Let's do one chaturanga, or you can stay in downward dog. It's up to you. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One inhale. At the end of your next exhale, draw the right leg forward between your hands. Ground the back leg. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. We're going to stay here for a little while. Your ribs are in and down. Once again, we're trying to offer as much space to the womb area as possible for baby to grow. Lower ribs off of the hips, drawing up. Right knee drawing over the right ankle. Shoulders down, reaching out from both hands. Engaging that back leg. right hip rolling underneath you. Try to lengthen your breaths here. Strong legs. One more breath. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Hands come up towards the sky. Exhale, turn out the left leg. Rotate the back foot just slightly inward. And exhale, Virabhadrasana 2 on the left. Same thing. Shoulders over the hips, left knee over the ankle. Grounding into your feet, hands energetically reaching away from one another. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Arms reach up. We're going to rotate the left leg forward. Interlace the fingers behind your low back. Rotate the shoulders down. Inhale, gazes up. Exhale, fall forward. Reach your arms up and over your head. Engage your thighs. Bring your hands to your low back. Keep your hands flat on the ground in front of you. Lengthen through the spine. The crown of your head is reaching towards the front of the room. Really try to keep that back flat. If you need to see if your hips are even, bring one of your hands behind you and feel your hips. If you feel like one is raised, just do that simple adjustment. Stay here for a few breaths. Belly button to spine. Shoulders down away from your ears. Keep those thighs engaged. If you need to use blocks, please do so. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Flat back all the way back up. Rotate the right leg towards the front of your mat. Rotate the left foot just slightly inward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Windmill your hands on either side of your front foot. Rotate the back leg to a low lunge. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale, right leg forward. Ground the back leg. Inhale. Virabhadrasana 2. 2 breaths here. Exhale. Bring your right extended. We're going to come into extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee. Left arm comes up and over the left ear. Straighten that left arm. Engage that back leg. Both shoulders are down. If you want to get deeper into the pose, you can grab your block, put it in front of your right leg, rest your hand on it, or you can completely remove the block. Don't push yourself too hard though. It's really important to be gentle on your ligaments and tendons right now. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg, arms reach up, grab your block if you used it, bring it to the other side, arms come up, rotate the left leg out towards the back of your mat, right foot rotates in, exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, 2 breaths. Exhale, left elbowed, left knee, arm coming up and over the right ear, shoulders are down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, windmill your hands on either side of your front leg. Come to a low lunge, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Inhale to plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale, left leg forward. Between your hands, ground the back leg. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. 2 breaths. Straighten the front leg. Bring that back leg in, so we're shortening the stance slightly. We come to Trikonasana. We could do heel to arch, or if you're feeling a little bit unstable, you can even widen your stance a little. Some people like to have their backs against a wall, if that suits you as well. We want baby to stay safe, so do what feels good for your body. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, left arm reaches forward and down. Find that shin. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Lengthen the whole right side of your body. Feel like you're opening up just a slightly more between each rib. Inhale, come back up. We're going to rotate the left leg in, right leg rotates out. Trikonasana on the right. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, Right arm to right. Right hand to right shin. Left arm reaches up. Shoulders are down. Rotate that front arm, the right arm, so the shoulder crease is facing the front of your mat. Ribs are in and down. Thighs engaged. Inhale back up. Exhale, hands down. Rotate the right leg towards the front of your mat. Bring both blocks so they're in front of you. Your hands are going to be resting about shoulder distance apart. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers. Turn the palms up. Reach them up. Engage those thighs. Make sure your feet are parallel. Shoulders are down. Really straighten those arms as much as you can and reach those palms up. Spine is strong and straight. Inhale. Exhale. Three more big breaths here. Deepening, lengthening. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release the clasp. Reach your arms up and exhale. Forward, flat back. Reaching your arms forward. Really trying to maintain that flat back. And stay here for a few breaths as best you can. Really strengthening that back and that spine. Belly button to spine. Ribs in and down. Reach those arms forward. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the block. Lengthen the spine. Shoulders down. Thighs engaged. 3 breaths here. Really keep those ribs in and down. Flush with your body. Bend your knees. Find your hips and come up to a standing. You're going to bring your feet just slightly in more. A little wider than hip distance. Inhale, and you can turn your feet out just slightly, maybe 45 degrees. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, come to a squat. Hands up prayer. You can bring one of these blocks underneath your sit bones if that's comfortable. Really trying to widen the pelvis here. Elbows pressing into your knees. Lengthening your spine. Reaching your sit bones towards the ground, not backwards. We don't want any kind of anterior or posterior pelvic tilts. Really just trying to maintain a straight spine. Belly button to spine. Two more breaths here. If you want to move the block, you can. Bring your hands down right in front of you. We're going to come to our knees. And we're going to bring the right leg to a 90-degree angle. Really press the shin bone of the left leg and the toes straight into the mat. Toes are facing or pointing back behind you. Feel stable here. Your right leg is in a Virabhadrasana 2 position, lengthening through the left hip. Now take your block just out in front of your right leg. We're going to straighten the right leg so the toes are touching the block. Engaging that thigh. Inhale, raise your arms up, reaching them out to a T. If you feel pain in your knee, feel free to get a blanket, put that underneath your whole shin and knee area. Inhale, gate pose. Exhale, we're going to reach the right arm over the right knee. Left arm comes up over the ear. Press your toes into the block. Shoulders are down. Lengthen through the left side of the body. It's a slight twist in your torso, but remember, we're only rotating where our bra strap lies. Reach the left arms up. Fingertips are reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale up. Hands to your hips. Bend that right knee. And then come to both knees. We're going to do the other side. Left knee, Virabhadrasana 2 position. Right shin pressing into the mat. Right toes are pointing behind us. We're going to get a block right up and out in front of us. Find stability here. Straighten that right leg out so the toes touch the block. Lengthen through the right hip. Inhale, have your arms come out to a T. Engage that left thigh. And exhale, fall over that left leg. Right arm reaches up and over the right ear. Gaze is up under that right arm. Shoulders are down. Inhale back up. Hands to your hips. Bend the left knee. Come to both knees. Hands down in front of you. Cross your ankles and come to a seated position. I'm going to continue to face forward. You're going to straighten your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet. We want your feet probably maybe a little wider than hip distance apart. Thighs are engaged. Interlace the fingers, rotate them so the palms are facing the sky, and straighten your arms up. Straighten your arms as if they're straightening from the armpit upwards. Lengthen through the spine. 4 deep breaths here. Inhale. And release. Bring your soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. We're going to interlace our fingers, put them around our feet, or you can bring your hands to your ankles. If you want to put a blanket underneath your sit bones, that works as well. Shoulders are down and back. Right now, we're just going to lengthen the spine, feeling that your spine is straight. Head is in line with your spine. It's not falling forward or falling back. Chin is slightly down. Press the soles of your feet together and your knees are pressing out. One more deep breath. Grab one of your blocks, put it in front of you, and just exhale. Fall forward and find your block. If you feel like you need more space or if you need 2 blocks, whatever can get you a little bit more comfortable. Feel free to round your spine over. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale up. I'm going to open our legs up. Wide straddle. You feel like you need to bring your hips a little bit more forward. Again, if you need a blanket underneath your sit bones, please feel free to do that. It's around this time that our sacrum and our ligaments really are, at least for me, are starting to feel the release and the relaxation, making them a little bit more unstable. So having a little extra cushion is not necessarily a bad idea. Flex your feet, engage those thighs. We want the back of the thighs really pressing into the mat, nothing rolling forward, okay? Lengthen through the spine, shoulders down and back, ribs in and down. If you're able to reach for your toes, please feel free to do so, maintaining a straight spine, but make sure your sit bones are holding firm into the mat. It's really easy for your head to fall a little bit more forward, so it's no longer in line with our cervical spine. So really try to keep it back. Shoulders down. Really trying to strengthen our spine here. We're going to have a lot of weight in front of us over these next months. So keeping a strong spine, transverse abdominis is going to be really important and really help us postpartum. Inhale. Exhale, soften your gaze. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your block and just fall forward. Allow your forehead to rest on the block. But make sure that your legs are staying where they are. They're not rolling forward again. And your hands can be palms flat in front of you. You can reach out if that's more comfortable. Let's do 4 breaths here. Plant your palms in front of you and press your body up. Bring your legs together. We're going to reach for our bolster or our pillow, whatever you have at your disposal. And I actually like to put my blocks underneath my pillow just to give it a little bit more height. I put them flat, put the pillow on top, and I'm actually going to put my jacket on right now as we're cooling down here. So if you have a jacket or a blanket, feel free to place it on your body to keep you warm. And we're going to put our sit bones or our hips directly where the pillow meets the mat. We're going to get our strap. I conveniently had mine adjusted to where I like it to be placed. So we're going to have it go over our body. It's in a circle. Going to come down to the low back. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana and wrap the strap around the feet. Not too tight. We want it to be relatively comfortable and easy. And then we're going to bring our hands behind us and slowly lower our low back, our mid back, and I'm right in the sun. I'm going to just come forward a little bit so the sun's not directly in my eyes. And we're going to lower ourselves slowly down. Our palms are facing up. They're about at a 60-degree angle from our body. This should be a really nice resting comfortable position. Let's do 5 deep breaths here. We're going to come out of the pose. So first we're going to remove the strap from our feet. We're going to rotate our body so we're resting on the left leg. You may just come off of the bolster and press your body back up to sitting. We're going to move the pillow or the bolster to the side, move our blocks, and come into Shavasana. So I'm going to move the belt as well. Keep your bolster close though. We're going to lay back down the same way we came up. Fall onto our side, roll onto our back. We're going to keep the bolster or the pillow. We're going to put it right under our legs where our smile lines are. So where our hamstrings meet our glutes. And again, feel free to put a jacket on, keep yourself warm. I'm going to remove my hair ties so my head is flat. Make sure your spine is straight here. Head is flat. Close your eyes. Hands can either be on the ground, palms facing up, or you can put them directly over your babe at your womb. Allow your feet to fall out naturally with your knees. We're going to do 10 deep belly breaths here. Really only solely focusing on your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Do the rest on your own. Let go of your counting. Just breathe naturally now. Roll onto the left side of your body. And press yourself up to sitting. Move your pillow or your bolster. I'm going to use a blanket under my sit bones. If that's comfortable for you, you may do the same. Bring your hands to your knees. Just to close out, I'd like to do a few Kegel exercises with you. It's important to not only have a strong perineum, pelvic floor muscles, but also to know how to release them. So we're going to just gently close our eyes. We're going to focus on our pelvic floor. There are muscles down there which we use to stop peeing, and those are the ones we're focusing on. So we're going to engage them, hold, and then actively release them. Inhale, engage, exhale, release. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. Almost feel like you're pushing to release. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. Inhale, hold, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. Inhale, hold, 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 squeeze, and exhale, release. Nice job. Just a little quick add-on. Thank you for practicing with us today. I'm sure your babies are growing nice and healthy. I'm sure you've had an ultrasound already. The next one we're having is our 20-week, which is our anatomy ultrasound. We're actually waiting to find out our gender until then. Some of you may be waiting until birth, which is absolutely beautiful as well. Whatever you choose, it's the right thing for you and your family. And I'll see you next week. Be well, mamas. Namaste. Bye.